Okay, so with all the chat about Irish stouts, I figured I should probably just review it. So here is Rick Brewery's Irish Car Bomb Stout. Looks like this one was brewed on, I can't read it, March 10th, or bottled on March 10th, 2019. ABV is 6%. He said he changed his brew process and he's interested to see what that did to the beer. So let's look at it, shall we? I am not a big stout man per se. I don't actively seek out stouts when I go to a brewery, but I generally enjoy them when I drink them. So I poured this one kind of like an idiot, but this glass, it's an old Dogfish Head glass. It really accentuates a beer's head if it has a head. So just looking at it, it's translucent. I mean, it's very dark, but it's also translucent. So it's not an imperial stout. You expect it to be completely black through and through. This one's not. It's very, very clear. Of course, it's been bottled since March, so it's been around a day. But I can see like deep mahogany notes through it when I hold it up to the light, so I know it's really, really clear. Like I said, the head is pretty nice looking head on it. It's, even though this glass accentuates a head, it's not going anywhere. And it's a light tan, off-white head. So, very nice looking beer. So, all right, the aroma. Yeah, I get the, ooh, it smells really nice actually. I get the stout kind of characteristics. It's also got a fair amount of real deep malt sweetness on it. And it almost, I've never had a car bomb stout before, or a car bomb, like, I think it's a shot that you get at a bar. If I could guess, it's probably like Bailey's or something dropped into some Irish whiskey would be my guess. So I'm assuming maybe he put some whiskey in this or had some whiskey chips or something, and perhaps some kind of something to imitate the Irish cream. I'd have to look it up. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I don't know what's in a car bomb shot, but it definitely has a really nice nose on it. Very inviting, very inviting. Cheers, Matt. Yeah, so Irish stouts are more like dry stouts, I think. I'm sure if I was a connoisseur of stouts, I would be like doing backflips on this thing. I'm not, but given what I know about Irish stouts, I think this is definitely in the style. The flavor doesn't come through quite as much as the aroma. The aroma is really banging, and you get that kind of creamy. It's almost like you're smelling this creamy head when you smell it. Yeah, but that doesn't follow through on the flavor. Which isn't to say that the flavor is anything wrong with the flavor. I got a slight bit of astringency on the flavor. I know Matt's a big water guy, so I don't know what he does with the pH here, but slight astringency, which seems like the kind of astringency you get from dark malts. The carbonation is like perfect for, the Irish stouts that I've had before. And it's got kind of on the lighter side in terms of mouthfeel. It's not a very thick, which that might be something that's throwing me. I would think if it's what I remember, the Bailey's cream dropped into Irish whiskey, I would think if you're trying to replicate that with a stout, you'd want it a little more viscosity on the beer, to try to simulate that Bailey's cream. maybe some lactose would do that. Some lactose and some dextrin malt, or maltodextrin or whatever it's called, that kind of thickens it up and, you know, sweetens it up a little bit. But anyway, it's a very nice beer. It's a very easy Sunday sipper. I do kind of get the aroma of the Irish whiskey, but it's not, if that's what he put in it, but it's not enough to come through in the taste. So anyway, great beer, Matt. Thank you. Sorry I've been letting it sit around for so long, but it's a good thing we had our chat discussion today, because it made me think about it. Like, hey, let me go. Now, I'll hit you up on a PM and tell you a story about this beer, which kind of spurred my discussion today. So anyway, hey, thank you for the stout, and yeah, it's a good one. Should be happy with it. Cheers.